Hey everyone, this is Richard Kadish, a member of the Palmetto Plant Eaters group, here today on October 29th with Rachel Cooper and Ruth Arnone here at the Savannah Food Day Festival in Savannah, Georgia. It's October 29th, and this is the largest food day festival in the country, dedicated to a nationwide celebration and movement towards healthy, affordable, and sustainable food. And these ladies are with the Savannah Veggies and Vegans group. They have a booth here. I thought that we would let them tell us and listen to what they have to say about what's going on and the purpose of their being here today. So first I'd like to just ask you, tell us what's going on with this food that you have here. You're serving everyone quite an interesting group of food. What do you have here for people?
Okay, so we are Savannah Veggies and Vegans, so all of the food on the table today is plant-based. Down the far end of the table we have brownies that are made without milk or without eggs. Instead we use a dairy-free milk and an egg replacer. Same for our chocolate chip cookies. This here is actually barbecued jackfruit, which is a great alternative to pulled pork. And then here we have some artisan-style sausages, and this is a tofurkey pepperoni with plant-based chow cheese. This is actually the best non-dairy chow cheese if you've never tried one.
Now let me ask you, your group, let's talk a bit about your group. Are you a restaurant? Are you a food service? You say you're serving this and that. Tell us about your group.
We are not a restaurant or a food service. We're really just a group of like-minded individuals promoting a plant-based, compassionate lifestyle, specifically through eating. We do outreach at events like this with free food samples to let people know that plant-based, vegan food is delicious. We don't just eat salad, we eat all kinds of things. Most of the people coming here today are not vegetarian or not vegan. They're not plant-based in any way. So this is a great awakening for them. They get to try non-dairy milks, cheeses, plant-based meats that they had no idea even existed before today. So we're trying to encourage them towards a compassionate lifestyle.
And you do some educational work, I believe, or is it mostly events that just the public is invited to?
It's mostly events. The group itself will support restaurants with their vegan options by having dinners once a month at a restaurant. We get together socially and do a potluck once a month. We do, Whole Foods offers a lot of vegan options on their hot and cold bar, so we do that once a month.
How many members do you have in your group, or how many people are associated with your group, Savannah Veggies and Vegans?
Well, I use the group that we do on Facebook. I use those numbers, and we've got over 1,300 members on that page.
1,300? Wow.
1,300. Now, some are from out of state or even from out of country, and they just like to follow along the page we share recipes, we share veg news, and they kind of just like to get on the same page. It's just a moral support community, but most of the members are from the Savannah and Low Country area.
So you can actually join up and follow your group even if you're from other parts of the country.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be from Savannah.
Welcome. Nope, you don't have to be vegetarian or vegan or anything to join.
And you have a Facebook page.
Yes,
and
we do.
Is that just Savannah?
Yep, Savannah Veggies and Vegans
on
you can
Facebook.
Find us on Facebook.
And I know you also recommended some sources of information here. I'll just put those up here in front of the camera. And those would be the mercyforanimals.org, onegreenplanet.org, chooseveg.com, and nutritionfacts.org.
So it's a little something for everyone.
I'm sure there's others.
Depending on if you're going plant-based for the animals or for health reasons.
For the animals and the environment, there's different dimensions, aren't there? We have the health dimension. Eating whole food plants and the vegetables is really the best diet.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And then we have the sustainability issue of how the planet can't maintain eating meat.
It really can't. Farming animals for food is not at all sustainable. It's degrading the environment, it's degrading society, so it's not at all sustainable.
And then finally we have the ethical or moral issues of eating animals, which I find many people find very hard to relate to actually, but if you'd like to address that, let me ask you the question a little differently. Do you find in talking to people who are not vegans possibly not vegetarians. What do you think mainly brings them towards a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle or diet? What are the issues that turn them on and bring them your way?
Well, that's a good question, but I think it's two things, don't you? I think people either get interested for health reasons.
For their own health reasons.
Their own personal health. Or people get interested because they start caring more and making the connections about the animals raised for food, and so they're interested in that and not eating them anymore. So it's pretty much one of those two for most
Initially.
For most, yes. And often once they go one way, then they're more interested in the other. Like a lot of people go for the animals, and then they realize this is so much better for my health, and then they get on that bandwagon too, and then they're vegan for everything.
That's right.
If they just have the motivation and the interest to try it out, then they just might like it.
Absolutely.
And they'll have health benefits to boot, right?
Absolutely.
That's been my own personal situation. I'm a vegan,
Excellent.
and I found that by changing my diet, I was able to lose weight, and my stats from my doctor were healthier. He complimented me, said I was a big success story.
Excellent.
And I know that there are hundreds and thousands of people who have very similar stories, and they just need to be made aware of the fact, because we really can't trust the media or our government to tell us what it really means, the benefits of having a whole food, plant and vegetable diet, what the benefits really are, because of course it goes against the advertising dollars, it goes against the lobbyists and the special interests, and it's only through these grassroots organizations like this Savannah Food Day Festival that the word is able to get out. So let me ask you, how do you measure your success on a day like today?
We'll kind of look at two things. We'll consider how many food samples we passed out, but we'll also consider how many pieces of literature we passed out. So anybody who comes up to the table and gets a food sample will also walk away with some type of brochure, some type of leaflet to tell them about veg eating and plant-based. So like last year we handed out about 1,200 leaflets. That was a great success, and even more food samples. I forget how many. I've got it written down. I'll compare it later. So we were hoping to match that or exceed that actually today. We'll see at the end of the day. We got off to a slow start. I think there's not as many people out here today because of the storm earlier, but it's been a great day. I mean,
I'll tell you my definition of success. If we're able through this video to reach even one person who improves their diet as a result of listening to this video and watching this video, I think that would be a success.
I would totally agree with
One
that.
person at a time, one meal at a time, one day at a time. It just takes time. It's just the way humans are. They like meat. No criticism for that, other than the fact that it's just really not the best for that person. It's not good for the person. It's not good for their health. It's not good for the animals. And it's not good for the planet. But let me ask you, Thanksgiving is coming. How does your group, you do a lot of events, you're going to have a Thanksgiving dinner, aren't you?
We are.
Tell us about that. That's interesting.
We're having our second annual Thanksgiving potluck. It is November 19th at 1 o'clock at Garden City United Methodist Church. This is the first year we're having it there.
Okay.
But anyways, that's a hall that will hold up to 300 people, I found out today. Yes.
So you don't have to give thanks by killing a turkey, is that right?
No, this is an all plant-based, all vegan potluck. So everybody brings something to the table. Everybody brings their recipe, so you get to walk away with a whole bunch of recipes after. And this year we will also be holding a silent auction to benefit Cotton Branch Farms Animal Sanctuary in Leesville,
fantastic.
South Carolina.
Great,
Just
great.
outside Columbia.
Well, super. Hey, thanks a lot for talking.
Thank you.
Really a great day, beautiful day for this. And of course, anytime that you can improve your health and have your life improved through increased awareness about diet, I think it's a good day.
You guys are awesome.
So, Rachel Cooper, thank you, and Ruth Arnone, thanks so much here, the Savannah Veggies and Vegans group. Really a pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.